Hello to you, sir. Thank you very much for being with us on France 24. And first of all, I just wonder if I could ask you how you feel just seeing those images of Benken and Hurley successfully making it back to Earth a short while ago.
So I was watching the live news just before calling you, and it was a lot of suspense. So I feel a lot of relief because that was the last step to be complete to fully call the mission a success. And obviously, people are very impressed by the launch, but until the astronauts are not back on Earth safely, it's not a full success. So now we know it. Now we know it is.
And as I said, you're working on another similar journey next year with the Frenchman Thomas Pesquet. Tell us, what's the plan for next year? What are you hoping to be discovering?
It's a bit premature to know what will be discovered, but we want to promote science and to make step-by-step progress. So we are elaborating a scientific program covering all aspects of science, from material science, physiology, neuroscience. And this step was very important because obviously to develop a program, we need to know when we launch. And until this success, there was a lot of unknown, and now we know for sure that Thomas will be not on the next launch, but the one after. That should be in spring 2021. We're in full speed to set up a program that will be very interesting during his 6 months mission to follow on the Proxima steps, his previous mission.
Do we know how he's preparing for this mission next year?
Do we know how he is preparing?
How he's preparing, yes.
Yes. So he right after the lockdown, Thomas went to the US to train, and it's a very fast training program, very compressed schedule because all the unknown. So he trained on the Crew Dragon capsule, similar to the one that we've seen with Bob and Doug. He's basing up his training on what he learned on his first flight during his mission on Soyuz, and now he's back just for a few weeks in Europe for training at the European Astronaut Center in Cologne in Germany. And after a few vacations, he will be back in the US for the training on the spacecraft, but also on all the payloads and all the scientific experiment we are preparing for him along the way. So it's a work in progress, and he will be back at some point in the fall for training in Europe as well.
Yeah, and we certainly wish him luck with that. But before I let you go, I wonder if I could just ask you perhaps quite a big question, because it seems that this mission marks a big change. We have Elon Musk, the billionaire, putting his money behind this trip rather than national space agencies like we've seen in the past. Is this maybe the beginning of kind of commercialized space flights?
Well, it kind of is. Well, SpaceX success has been made also with public money because NASA paid Boeing and SpaceX to develop a spacecraft. But it's a way to go in a more efficient way, not on national budget. And then the next step will be to not only to serve NASA, like the missions we're talking about, but also maybe private missions, maybe tourism in the future. It's still a bit premature again, but it's definitely a new step, a new paradigm in space to access low Earth orbit and maybe beyond. Like SpaceX wants to go much further than low Earth orbit.
All right. Well, we wish you and all your team good luck for next year, and thank you very much for talking to us. That is Rémi Quinton, the Human Spaceflight Project Manager at the French Space Agency.